All right, everybody, as you can see, I just got 2 kayaks loaded up on the back of my truck because I am entering my first ever kayak river fishing tournament tomorrow. And the reason I have 2 is because a buddy of mine, Corey, is actually going to be using the gray Bonafide SS107, and I'm going to be fishing out of my brand new green P127. I'm not going to bring the pedal drive because I've heard most areas of this river you're not really able to use the pedal drive, so not going to be using that. But I went ahead and loaded up because tomorrow at 3:30 or 4 in the morning I have a 2-hour drive all the way up to the Chattooga River, and not only will I be competing in this tournament, I'll also be getting a fish for my Georgia Bass Slam. I should be getting a Redeye Bass, cross my fingers, hopefully a good one tomorrow too. So without any further ado, we're gonna go ahead, finish loading up, and we'll see you guys in the morning at the river. See you guys there. All right, everybody, it is tournament day. Officially down here on the Chattooga River. Got the old Bonafide down here, getting ready to load it up, but the tournament has actually officially already started. We're running about 15 minutes behind. Running everything through the Tourney Pro app, and this is our identifier, Kings of the River Tournament right here, KOTR. So you gotta log the picture of your fish with your hand, and to prove you're not cheating, so you basically don't know the marker until the day of. So that's a pretty cool way of keeping people from cheating and just catching the fish. But I'm gonna be filming everything. We're gonna go ahead and load this kayak up. I'm extremely excited. I want to catch a 10-inch, at least a 10-inch Redeye Bass today, and hopefully get a 16, 17 plus inch couple of Alabama bass. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get this kayak loaded up. We'll see you guys out on the river. Can't wait. Oh, and by the way, today's sponsor of the video is Shop KARL'S, aka KARL'S Bait and Tackle. A lot of the things that I have in my kayak with me today are basically from Shop KARL'S, especially that nice little green floating kayak net I got for about $28 on KARL'S. Definitely couldn't net half the fish I do out here on the kayak without it. Got some worms, terminal tackle I ordered off KARL'S. If you don't have a KARL'S membership, you can save up to 30%, and you can get free shipping on a lot of select baits like GOOGAN baits and all kind of other things. Without any further ado, let's get you back into the video. Okay. Get off on the bank over here. Come back down here with some big swim baits.
Do what?
So come float it again with big swim baits just for stripes.
Oh yeah.
Ah! I got a redeye. Yes, sir. Okay. All right, guys, hope you got to saw that. Not a very big one, but first one of the trip. This is a true certified Coosa Redeye Bass. As you can tell, kind of similar to a spotted bass. It got those ISO ventrolateral lines right here. They always have the white around the dorsal, anal, caudal fins. They usually have this lighter or dark spots on their underbelly. And if you can see the little crescent behind the eye right there, pretty key indicator of a redeye bass. But we're gonna go ahead and get this on the board for my Georgia Bass Slam. This will be fish bass number species number 6. All right, everybody, just got my redeye bass for the slam. Just put him on the board. He was maybe a little over 9 inches. I know this might not be a very impressive fish to you, but this is a native Coosa strain redeye bass. I'll get you guys some more views on this, but this is bass species number 6 for me. So I really came here for this as well as winning the tournament. So I'm pretty stoked. Let's go ahead and get back into the kayak and I'll get you guys some views of this fish real quick. Beautiful fish. Here you go. All right, so as you can see, heading down this little current hole right here, and there's a bend right here in the river. And these places, these river fish, if you don't know a lot about river fishing, it'll kind of cut this bank out. And actually, this is the shallow side and that's the deep side. And a lot of times them fish will stay right against those walls over there. So we're gonna pull our kayaks up and try it over here for a minute. It's not a guaranteed catch, but definitely something you want to do if you're river fishing. That's the money, dude. That's the money shot right there. Got it. Oh gosh. Big old Alabama bass, baby. Yes, didn't I call it? I called that. We on the board. All right. So now this is the first fish of the tournament. This right here is actually an Alabama bass. I know everybody calls it a spotted bass. You'll probably hear me call it a spotted bass in the tournament, but technically this is an Alabama strain and not a bad one. This is a good first starter tournament fish. This is our first fish we're gonna get marked in the tournament. There's already a couple people we already got some folks that have already entered fish, so all right. So yeah, I figured I'd bank us right here, and there's a little calm back, and they slammed it out of there, man. All right, we're sitting at a solid. Do you do mouth closed or mouth open?
Mouth's gotta be all the way closed. It's hard sometimes, but just push it all the way up against the floor.
Come here.
They don't. It's hard. That's the same. Is that 15?
Bro, I'm saying
almost 16. That's 15 3/4.
All right, so we're gonna say 15 3/4.
15 3/4 all day.
So
15.75.
And then we hit submit catch. Do I need to put spotted bass?
Yeah.
Okay, submit catch and send a live well. Submit to leaderboard.
Leaderboard.
Submit to leaderboard.
If it doesn't go through for service, you put it in live well.
It says I got 5G.
Oh, you should be good.
Catch added to the leaderboard, and it should have popped up for you.
Yep, go to standings. Hit that.
Boom, we on the board.
Wait in second already.
Oh, we in second with one fish.
Dude.
All right, let's go. I'm gonna walk back over there and throw a couple more casts. Maybe we'll get another one. But we are officially on the board in the fishing tournament. Ooh, that was a decent fish. Come up after my buzzbait and missed it. So I'm gonna throw back up in there, about right here. Spotted bass. Not a big one, but it'll go on the board, I think. All right, get the measuring board. Let's get my phone out. Guys, it has been so slow today, but like, please tell me. Hey, it was right at 12 inches. When I tell you that this bass was 12 inches on the dot, and that was the bare minimum to require to be in the tournament, but that puts us back in second place, so doing pretty good, I guess. We're gonna need some bigger ones, but hey, if we can get at least, you know, the coal, get cold out, get some fish on the board, and then start getting the big ones, I'm fine with that too, but I would prefer to just start getting big ones, but I'll take however I can get it. Mondo Redeye. Might be a 10-incher. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe not. I got a 10-inch Redeye. Okay, back into some foamy zones. Spotted bass love staying over here. Places like this. One pop it back there. Oh. Oh. I believe that's a board marker. This one looks like it might have had a red-eye ancestor. Mainly spotted bass, but this one's almost 13. Come on now. Upload. I ain't releasing this fish till it does. It has been added to the net. I'm at 40.5 and your brother's at 47. Well, it's about halfway over. The biggest bass I've caught so far is a 15.75 inch spotted bass. Currently, I'm pretty sure me and Hayden Stoker are in the lead for first place because this is a team tournament. Although I'm actually in second for the most fish caught currently, but just caught 2 in this spot, and I just had like a 15-pound striped bass come over here and swirl at my worm. So we're gonna get back to fishing. Just figured I'd give you guys an update, but it's looking pretty good. We might actually win this kayak tournament. That tree ought to have a fish by it. Redeye. Ow. Probably was. We might get lucky. Might be 12, probably not. It might come down to who can catch 10 fish today. Honestly. My goodness. All spotted bass fry, dude. There's like a million of them. I'm on a 12.5 foot yak though, so I'm not really scared at all. Let's go. Let's go over here to this bank. That's a qualifying fish. All right, gonna let you go upstream. Well, go that way. There you go, bud.
A few moments later.
No. No. God, how did I catch a freaking raccoon? Well, I caught a raccoon today. So I actually just missed the last fish on the GoPro because it had been a rough day. But with literally 3 minutes left to go in the tournament, Hayden and I, both of us, basically doubled up on I caught a 16-inch spotted bass and he caught a 14.75, and literally with 1 minute after we caught and submitted the photos, we had 1 minute to spare till the tournament was over, and just locked in the first place officially. I think we were about in third maybe, and then with those 2 fish with 3 minutes left to go, we locked in first place. So that's how fast a tournament can change. So if I've learned anything today, don't give up. And I was sitting there casting almost, you know, just like, yeah, whatever, and then I felt a bump and just 16-inch spotted bass. So we're gonna go ahead and get these kayaks loaded up. I think we gotta walk all the way up there, but yeah, I'll fill you guys in after we get to the top of the bridge.
Third place is River Rats. Second place was Trouser Trout.
Trouser Trout, baby.
And Dink Slayers is in first.
Kings in the river, I'll give it to you.
And then the big fish goes to Bubba with 19.5 inches.
That's my TV spot.
You gotta get in this too.
Aaron.
All right, we got the official results. Got first place, me and Hayden. Got second place sitting right here at the Trouser Trouts. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Hopefully we do another one. You said you're gonna do one like maybe once a month. So maybe if you guys wanna come and participate, we can blow this thing up.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
I'm sure I can help get some sponsors and things like that. So yeah, appreciate it. Until the next video, guys, we'll see you guys later. Peace.